All right, good morning, Alta Realty Group agents. This is Kevin Lauren. I'm the Director of Training and Marketing. And today we're going to go over the flyers that are available to the ARG agents. And we're going to go through a couple more things with our new Canva program as well. And we're going to have Courtney join us, and she's going to be going through that. Before we get into today's presentation, I want to invite Bill Seitz from Clearview on the line and Cameron Alley on the line as well. Good morning, Bill. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Kevin. How are you doing?
Fantastic. Happy Turkey Week.
Yeah, we're getting there, aren't we?
We're super close. Pretty fired up myself. So this is a good week to kind of, it's a short week. So this will be a short webinar and everybody's busy. So this will be a nice short webinar, but it'll be great to show you guys some of the new flyer templates that we've got for you guys, as well as the Clearview Mortgage co-branded flyers that we're really excited to present as well. Yeah, so, and good morning, Cameron Alley. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, Kevin. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Cool. And so you guys take it away. I'm going to pull up a couple of things that you sent me today, Bill.
Sounds good, guys. So,
sorry,
go ahead.
No, I was going to say, Cameron, you got it.
All right. Sounds good, guys. So, for your, weekly mortgage update, today bonds came down for the first time in a few days. So it's been a couple of rough days for bonds since Jerome Powell has been basically stepped back in as the Fed chairhead for his second term. As investors kind of digested that news. Believe it or not, Powell is the more fiscally conservative alternative to Lyle Bernard. So if they printed a lot of money, so it's kind of hard to believe. But anyway, so they've kind of been digesting that news. But that's going to be, a temporary thing because it's most likely that rates aren't going to go up, dramatically until at least middle or end of 2022. So I expect those to kind of come back down. But good news, what we're seeing today. Wanted to share some information with everybody as far as investment property news. We are now able to do investment property purchases with only 15% down, which is huge right now because most banks with overlays are at least 20% down and as high as 30%. So that's pretty powerful. So if you have any buyers that are looking for, investment properties, make sure to send them our way because we can save them a lot of cash and they can save some of that money to maybe fix up those properties. So big news there. Another really exciting announcement is changes to mortgage insurance. So we've got this new program called MI Buster. And basically what that does is with only 10% down, so anywhere from 80 to 90%, your borrowers are no longer going to have to pay mortgage insurance, which could potentially save them, up to a couple $100 a month, which means they're going to qualify a lot easier if you've got someone with tight income. So the parameters on that are at least 10% down, purchase only for like 30-year fixed up to county limits. So you can go all the way up to the county limit. It can be a 30-year loan. That can be a primary home, a secondary home, and even multi-unit homes that are used as a primary. So if they have, 4-unit and they live in one of them, they can also avoid that MI. Max debt to income would be 45%, which is not bad. It's only 5% off from the max, which is 50. And usually if we, pay off a liability or something, even if they're at 50, we can get down to that. And minimum FICO is 640. So that's huge because if somebody has a 640 FICO and they're trying to buy, right, their mortgage insurance is going to be, anywhere from $200 to $300 a month. So now all of a sudden you've got this client that is maybe getting priced out of the market. Well, now they're going to be able to buy it. They're going to cut down their DTI percentage, maybe 5% with something like that. So now they're going to qualify. So that's a really big news. So I wanted to make sure that I shared that with everybody. And then another reminder too, if you're a new realtor and you haven't been on the webinar recently, those new county limits that are going to take effect in 2022, we're honoring them right now. So if you have a buyer who is working with a lender that is setting them up with a jumbo loan and their home is within the new conforming limits of 2022, make sure to give us a call because we could probably lower their rate by half a point and their payment by a few $100 as compared to another lender, since, you know, they're still doing those jumbo loans. But that's pretty much all I have for today. This is
Also,
Sorry, go
we
ahead,
do
Kevin.
have this week's wins that we could
Yep.
probably go through.
Yep. So every week, obviously, we want to keep sharing this with you guys, so that you can see, you know, what we're doing. 9-day clear to close, 4-day clear to close, you know, 1710. Not every single loan is going to be a 4-day CTC, but probably a good, you know, 40% of them are going to be. But you know, every week we just want to prove to you guys that we're doing, you know, a fantastic job as far as our turn times. Industry standard for purchase right now is just over 43 days, and our average turn time is about, you know, under 2 weeks for a purchase, and under, you know, right around a week for a refi. And then when you guys see those same days right there, what that means is basically we're submitting the loan in the same day we're getting conditions back. So that gives us the ability to, you know, let the clients know exactly what we need up front so that they can get their loans closed faster. The sellers of the property can get their money quicker, and your buyers can get the keys quicker. So
Yeah. And one thing to that too, Cameron, is on the same day approval, that just means we can aggressively write contracts in a competitive market. I mean, we can shorten these loan approval contingencies down to literally almost nothing. 3 days, 2 days. You're going to set yourself apart from the other offers that are on the table, and we will make sure that we get our job done on our side. But we can write some really aggressive offers and really separate ourselves from what's out there on the competition.
No, that's for sure.
I'll even add one more thing to that, Bill. So if you know, obviously right now you're putting in offers to a few properties sometimes right now with how competitive it is. But let's say I have docs for your client, right? And they're putting around 20% down, right? This is only going to be like a 20% buyer, but I could literally run AUS before you submit the contract and let you know if we need an appraisal or not. And if we don't need an appraisal and the income looks clean, I could literally be like, okay, boom, here, 3-day loan contingency, 100%. We're going to get it done. We already have, you know, the guaranteed non-appraisal. The income looks good. So that's going to make you look real competitive too. But I just wanted to add that to you. That's something that we have the ability to do before you even submit that offer.
That's powerful stuff.
For sure. And of course, Cameron's information is right here, as is his information on every MailChimp or our intra-office communications that you guys receive. So don't hesitate to contact him.
Thanks, guys.
All right. You're welcome, Cameron. Thank you for the info. Appreciate it as usual. Thank you, Bill, as well. And so before I get into the flyers, just wanted to show you guys one of our agents, Crystal Burns. Great energy, awesome young agent. She had one of her first closings, and look at this awesome Instagram post that she put together. The young family with the Alta Realty key, you know, at Realtor Crystal Burns. She's got all of her stuff, got the keys, closing time. She's got the, you know, the balloons, the champagne. Look at this whole, you know, deal that she put together. Signing day. Here's the champagne, more gifts, more fun. Congratulations. This is how you do a closing. And, you know, this was not a super high-end home. This was a, you know, relative, I think, you know, this was probably a $350 home or something like that. But she knows to treat every closing like it's $1 million closing, because her goal is to do $1 million listings. And so this is just a great example of when you do a closing, what a great use of social media to post this happy young couple with their kids and their new stuff. So I just wanted to point that out. I thought that was great. Courtney actually brought that to my attention. I said, holy smokes, that's a great little Instagram post.
Yeah, I got some backstory on that, Kevin. Actually, Cameron did the loan for Crystal.
Of course.
You know, I'd spent some time with her, when we went on the webinar about how to present a proper offer. She wasn't, you know, she's a new agent. She wasn't quite structuring them the right way. She wasn't, you know, putting them together in the organized fashion that they really need to be done in a competitive market. And she kind of had taken some of those, you know, I'd given her my template, just emailed her my whole template. This is exactly what I do in every offer. I actually don't care if it's a competitive market or not. I do I do it the same way every time, whether it's a slow market or not, just to show how serious and how organized we are. And so she adopted some of those methods. She was having no luck getting this young family that you see here in this picture accepted into a property. She took some of those things and she submitted the offer with Cameron's help of doing a lot of the front end work and talking to the listing agent with the giving them the confidence that this family could close. And Cameron was able to get the financing done. She got this thing offer accepted almost immediately after putting some of those things in place. And here you go. And Crystal's going to be an all-star because she was willing to listen and basically adopt some of those better habits, better skill sets, and obviously use Cameron to get it done. And so now you're seeing the success of this, and she's just an outstanding young lady, great energy, and she's just gonna, I tell you that she's gonna be an all-star.
Guaranteed. No, she's got the right energy, the right attitude, a good Alta success story.
And she never stopped fighting either. That was probably the 6th or 7th offer we put in for them,
Right?
So
Yeah.
amazing job, Crystal. I don't know if she's on here, but she's a killer. She did great.
For sure. And, a lot of our agents are experiencing that in this market, writing 4 or 5 offers. I think Harold, who's on the line, I think he wrote 9 offers or something crazy for one of his clients. So it's just a nutty market. So yeah, that tenacity is what got her this sale, and the good use of the Clearview Mortgage and ARG team. So congratulations to her on that. So let me get into the bulk of our presentation today. So before we get into our Canva flyers, wanted to just make sure that everybody knows that if you're part of our program too, and you have an agent marketing account, the single property websites, they always have their own flyers. Okay, so they always have a brochure. They're very well done. We can customize them, and they're very clean looking. They're very nice. So these are awesome. These are, of course, available to you guys. And I know I've gone over that many different times, so I won't go too far into that, but just wanted to remind you guys, these flyers are great. And like I said, we can, customize them as we see fit. We can change up the pictures. We can change up the copy, anything we want. So those are very, very easy to use. However, we do have this new Canva program. And so to help me present this, I'm going to have Courtney, one of our marketing directors, come on in and show us a few things with Canva. Good morning, Courtney.
Good morning. I am so excited to be here and introduce Canva for Alta Realty Group to you guys. I don't know, I'm sure some people are familiar with Canva, some of you probably not. Canva is amazing. You can do presentations, social media, videos, print products, anything you can think of. Your social media can all be done directly through Canva. But what we've gone ahead and done is we have branded it through Alta Realty Group. So you see over here, we have team, we have Alta Realty Group. We also have a brand kit and a content planner. So these are pro features. We go into Alta Realty Group. We have a bunch of templates here that the marketing team has gone ahead and already created for you. They have logos on them. If you're looking for something specific, we have Instagram posts, letterheads, Zoom backgrounds, listing flyers, co-branding flyers. You need to order business cards. You can come in here, kind of pick out what you like, use this template, go in and just click and just add your information, and you can order them directly through Canva. So it's a really nice one-stop shop. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on how everything works because there is so much, but I do want to show you kind of just the bulkhead of it. So those are business cards. You can print business cards. Go back home and show some other features. So we do have our flyers. We have listing flyers, co-branding flyers, which are co-branded with Clearview Mortgage.
Now, the cool thing about the co-branding flyers is the only thing you'll have to do is just coordinate with your loan officer, and they'll get these done for you. So all of the little, the specs, the property specs, all those things, that's all just place savers that you see on these templates. So all you have to do is contact your rep with Clearview Mortgage and let them know, hey, I would love to do a co-branding flyer, and they can get that done for you. So these are really, they're slick, they're laid out nicely, and they look really good for your clients.
Yeah, and depending on what features you want, just a nice little one-liner about, the quick efficiency of Clearview Mortgage, or if you want loan amounts, which is awesome, you can add the interest rate and show, okay, so people can look and they can know, I can afford this house. I can't, of course, consult Cameron or Bill or someone over at Clearview. But it's a nice thing to be able to present to people and just give them an idea.
Well, what's nice about that last template, Courtney, that you had with Debbie is, it has those 3 scenarios.
Yeah.
People can immediately, so if you have this at an open house, you have this just with your buyers, or, digital material, your buyers can pretty much in less than 10 seconds understand if they can qualify based on their financial scenario. So, I mean, yes, they may not know their exact credit score, but they pretty much know what their assets are. They pretty much, if they're serious buyers, they pretty much have a good idea of where they're at. And this little snapshot is like perfect. Boom. They can look at it. Oh, I'm close. I think I'm in the ballpark. This is what my payment's going to be. It's a very helpful tool, and it looks really sharp.
Exactly. And then there's the loan officer's info, exactly who to call, get in touch with, and figure that out.
Right. And as an agent, it's like Bill said, super nice to be able to present that information. It's just like a snapshot, just a good overview of, okay, yeah, I think I could probably get into that, one of those scenarios. So I like that.
And we have a lot of different color options. Come in here. And I'm going to show you something really cool with Canva too. So you click use the template, and then over here, Canva has elements. You can upload all of your images here. It's a drag and drop program, so it is super easy to use.
But also, Courtney, they have a ton of stock images to use. And in certain little spots, maybe you want to use a stock image for something.
Of course, and especially with kind of bulk social media posts, which I'm going to get into in a second here. But we have all of our logos because it's already a branded kit. Alta and CVM. So you can swap those out and add those if you need to anywhere. Click more, and here's the photos Kevin was talking about. And they just have a ton of free stock imagery that we get to use. I think it's like, I don't know, 650,000 different photos that they offer.
Yeah. And so what we'll be doing next week is we'll be launching this Canva program, giving agents access to it if they'd like to use it in conjunction with some of the marketing that they're doing. But again, remember, for the co-branding flyers, all you got to do is get a hold of Clearview Mortgage and your rep, and they will create that for you. Or actually, our in-house team will create that for you both.
Yeah, and so over here and under styles is really cool. We already have the fonts for CVM, the colors. So you're like, okay, I kind of like this flyer, but I don't know about this blue. You just click this and it shuffles the colors out. You don't have to pick out colors. You don't have to find them, drag them, drop them, anything. It just does it for you.
That's pretty slick.
Yeah, same with the fonts. You click and it changes. Oh, I like that font better. And then what I think is amazing about Canva is you can, you can print the flyers, but you can also download them if you want to go to a local printer. You can put them on Instagram, you can website, you can embed them, you can schedule them, which is amazing. I'm going to show you guys that in a little bit, but there's so many options here of ways to just market yourself.
And so a fun thing there, Courtney, is if we can embed some of these onto your website, you can, at your open houses, also have a little QR code on a little stand that sends the people to this particular flyer. right? So there's a ton of things that we can do with this, with the technology that we already have with our agent marketing system. So this is a really big deal for everybody.
And that is a really cool idea, as opposed to, you know, printing a bunch of flyers and people don't necessarily pick them up, or they don't want the paper and they'd rather have the digital. Everybody's different.
Hey, scan the QR code with your phone and get the information right on your cell phone instantly.
Exactly.
Also COVID friendly. So, so people that are, leery of, touching, flyers or whatever, if they have that problem, then we've got a solution. They can scan the QR code and it goes right to their phone.
Exactly. And so the other thing I want to talk about that I think is really cool about Canva, and is kind of not necessarily on the print side of things with the flyers and all that stuff, is the content planner. And the content planner is so cool because social media is hard. That is one of the number one complaints that we hear a lot is, I have to go in and creating a post and it takes so long. What we can do here is we can schedule it. So you can go in once a month and you can go here and you can go, okay, I don't even know. Let's just do real estate. Well, let's try this. I don't think they're going to show me real estate Instagram.
And of course, if you create a few different designs and so forth, they'll pop up in that little recent area. And so you can have a whole bunch of things that you've created ready to go, click on the, them, and then you can schedule them. So,
but yeah, if you just type in Instagram, you have Instagram post, you can have a story, Easter, newsroom, autumn, Day of the Dead, things that are kind of relevant. Come in here and then you can search the templates over here. So now let's try real estate. And it comes up with all of these. I mean, open house right here. And then you just drag and drop these images. So you can go into photos, go into uploads, drag them here, and then drag them here. And it'll just automatically swap it out. See, it just clicks right in.
that is super cool.
Super cool. And then you just go up here and you go to schedule and you have it already hooked up. You type your caption, it goes out to Facebook, it goes to Instagram. You never even open Instagram. And you can do this, say you do it 10 times right now. You saw how quick that was for me. And you scheduled it for the month, it's done. And you're interacting with people, even though, you're not necessarily trying. So that's one of the really cool things I like about Canva, in addition to, of course, all of these flyers that we've created for you guys. We're over here, we're going to be working really hard to get, our folders are a little thin right now with just a few items, but we plan to have thousands of things in here. And they already have the Alta logo. They already have a spot for your DRE number. They're really branded towards Alta agents, whereas opposed to the account that you would already have, they don't have a spot for DRE, they don't have the logos. Sure, you can go in and put those in on your own, but being under the Alta Realty Group Canva, you get the brand kit, you get the content planner, and you get all of these with one click.
Yeah, no, that's great. So again, we're going to be launching that next week. If you're interested, of course, just go to my Calendly link and schedule an appointment with me. So again, that's calendly.com/Alta Realty Group right here. And we can schedule an appointment, get you an account, get you all set up, show you how to use it, and away you go. So I think it's a really powerful tool. I really want to see a lot of our agents taking advantage of it. And Bill, any other takeaways from today's quick presentation?
No, those are all really cool things. It'd be fun to play around with that.
Oh, definitely.
Listing agent. There's some really cool templates, and I think what I like about it, it's contemporary.
Yeah.
And I think it's really good to have a fresh, contemporary look to your business, look to your clients, look to prospective buyers and sellers. You're going to stand out and not, you know, still having the crummy old flyers with the crappy font with the poor layouts. It's really important to have a really clean, fresh, contemporary look, and that's kind of what it's always been our, you know, our real, you know, motto and vision at Alta Realty Group and Clearview Mortgage is to have fresh, contemporary, good-looking branding that you can be proud of, that you can showcase to your clients, showcase to your family and friends, and your sphere of influence, and look like the true professional that you are.
Absolutely. And I think the number one word that we've always had about our branding and our logo is clean. It's clean. And Courtney always laughs because we always talk about that. It's very clean.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Clean.
Yeah.
But it's visually appealing and it's easy on the eyes. You know, you can get the information, you can glean what you want from it, and it looks attractive.
And, you know, Courtney spent a lot of time with these fonts and stuff. Like, I don't really know fonts very well, but she is a font expert. So she's got really good fonts and really good, you know, layouts and all that stuff. So it's all already done for you.
We're very lucky to have, you know, a Courtney on in a cameo today. This is a rare rare appearance here.
It is. I'm normally behind the scenes. I don't get out much.
Exactly.
And I want to apologize for my voice this morning. Tim says I sound horrible, but hey, if you had heard me 3 days ago, you'd be even more horrified. But the good news is I'm on the mend. So
you're good, buddy. You're good.
Yeah. But I wanted to say one thing before, just on my end. I just want to say, you know, Thanksgiving is a special holiday. It's not a commercialized holiday that we're used to with some of the other ones. It's personally my favorite for those reasons. And we're just thankful for everybody and thankful for, you know, Alta Realty Group and everybody that they, you know, what you guys put into the company and what we try to do for you guys. And it's a special company that's growing, and we're really happy to have you guys a part of our team.
Yeah, we're all very blessed, and it's really exciting to see how with the whole teams come together and we're growing like a weed. It's unreal. So with that, everybody, we have a lot of Thanksgiving wishes in our chat. So Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to Dawn and to Fatima and to everybody on the line. And I hope everybody gets out there, has a great Thanksgiving weekend, and we will see you guys next week on the webinar where Lauren will be returning, and we will do part 4 of our new RPA series. So guys, get out there, have a great week, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.